He's a really useful engine, you know. All the other engines, they'll tell you so. He huffs and puffs and whistles, rushing to and fro. He's a really useful engine we adore. He's a really useful engine, you know. 'Cause the Fat Controller, he told him so. Now he's got a branch line to call his very own. He's the really useful engine we adore. He's the one, he's the number one. Thomas the Tank Engine. He's the really useful engine we adore.
Years ago, before any of us engines came to Sodor, the railway was run by the Sodor and mainland engines and the coffee pot engines. But soon came the very first tender engine on Sodor, an engine so little people know about that nobody today knows his name. He was put on passenger train duties, but he never cared about his job, and didn't pay enough attention. One dark, foggy night, the engine was sent to the old quarry to collect some stone trucks. They say he was going too fast and crashed into one of the old mine shafts. And every year on the date of the accident, it runs again as a warning to others, plunging into the gap, shrieking like a lost soul. Percy, you're not telling that story again, are you? What's the matter, Thomas? Still scared of the ghost engine, are we? No, I knew it was you the whole time.
Don't worry, Thomas. We all know the story.
Percy's just in the Halloween spirit.
It's just harmless fun.
You're just worried that tonight is the night of the engine's accident, and we all know what that means. That the people who wrote the story made it so that the ghost engine returns on Halloween. How original.
I think you should watch your back.
Diesel 10!
What are you doing here?
Oh, just the usual work, that's all. But if I were you, I'd be more worried about the ghost engine. I've run into him a couple of times.
Really?
Oh, don't listen to him, Percy. His stories are just rubbish.
I'm just warning you. Ghost engine hates tank engines. If he sees you at the old quarry tonight, you're a goner.
But I've got to go there tonight to pick up some trucks.
You'll be safe, Rosie. The only trouble that ever happened there was the time I fell down a mine shaft.
If you don't run into the ghost, that is.
I don't want to go now.
I'll go with you, Rosie, if you want.
Thank you, lady.
Alright, Diesel. If you are planning to do anything to Lady...
What do you take me and Pinchy for? A couple of mooks? Besides, you heard what the fat man said. One more screw up and we'd be out of here.
Okay, just don't do anything.
Twinkle toes. Diesel 10 gives his word not to lay a buffer or a claw on the little dame.
Good.
Scare the wheels out of her and little Miss Pinkie Pie on the other buffer.
Later that dark night, the fog came down. The island looked very spooky as Lady and Rosie went to the quarry. But when they arrived, the old quarry looked even worse.
Look at this place. It looks like a graveyard.
Maybe the sooner we finish the job, the better.
Agree.
Meanwhile, Thomas, Percy, Toby and Gerard was waiting for the two engines to return. They were going to the Halloween party together. Where are they? I'm sure they won't be too long. I hope so.
I hope they haven't met the ghost engine.
There's no such things as ghosts, I think. Back at the old quarry, Lady and Rose's trucks were shunted in order.
Finished. Let's go.
Best idea I've heard all day. Lady, did you hear that?
Did it sound like that?
Lady, yes.
Leave Sodor, little tank engines. Leave this island, or suffer my curse.
Hey, wait! You two are supposed to run all the way to China, not hide in a rabbit hole! Oh. Come on, Pinchy, my little bucket of badness. Time for Plan B.
Meanwhile, back at Tidmouth, Thomas was starting to get worried. I think we should go and find them.
Good idea.
Percy, Toby, you two go to the party. No need for all of us to miss it. Okay. I'll tell Sir Topham Hatt what's going on. Gerard, wait here in case they come back.
Okay.
I'll go to the quarry. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll wait here in this dark, foggy, creepy, alone yard. Thomas, wait for me!
I'm telling you, Pinchy, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will. Hey, look, it's that little blue puffball. Since he's so happy about being the #1 engine, let's see if he likes to be the first to get a taste of the ghost engine.
What was that?
I think it was just the wind.
I've never heard the wind make that sound before.
Well, what else can it be? I'm sure there is a perfectly simple What's the matter?
Ghost!
Ghost indeed. How silly. He thought you was a ghost. Ghost! Ah!
Hey, what do you know? It worked! This costume must be pretty convincing. They look like they just seen a Pinchy? Do you see what I see?
Boom.
Head for the hills, Pinchy!
Do you think it's safe to go out?
We haven't heard anything for a while. I'll have a look.
What do you see?
Nothing. I think it's gone.
Ah!
Thomas, Jared, what's going on?
Lily, Rosie, we've seen it. The ghost engine of Sodor.
A white tender engine with red eyes.
You saw it? We heard it, didn't we, lady?
Yes, we did.
Oh.
Ah! The ghost!
Help her. Follow me.
What's going on?
Why would a ghost want us to go down there?
Thomas, what will you do?
I'll be right back. So Thomas followed the ghost down the mine. Soon the ghost disappeared, leaving Thomas alone in the dark. Hello? Is anybody there?
Is someone there?
Wait a minute. Thomas went a little further, until he found a surprise. It was a steam engine.
Well, hello. I haven't seen another engine in years. I'm Bertha, by the way.
Hello, I'm Thomas. What are you doing down here?
I'm hiding. I don't want to be scrapped.
Don't worry, I'll tell Sir Topham Hatt. He'll help you. The next morning, Donald and Douglas came to the mine with the Fat Controller to rescue the engine.
Who would have guessed that an engine was finding down all this time?
She might have not been found if you didn't go.
That was very brave of you, Thomas, to go down there.
It was nothing. Glad to help Bertha. Soon the Scottish twins returned, pulling Bertha out. Wow, unless I'm much mistaken, you're an M.R. Licky Panker.
That's me, the one and only Big Bertha, but I prefer Bertha, sir.
Very special engine indeed.
What are you going to do to me, sir?
I'm sending you to the steamworks. You are just the engine I'm looking for to work on Edward's branch line. Everyone was very happy. Nowadays, Bertha is restored and repainted in North Western Railway green, and works with Edward and Boko. She pulls goods trains and has taken over banking duties on Gordon's Hill. She is now a very happy engine.
Glad to see her to help.
Me too. She loves Sodor.
There's only one thing I'm still puzzled about. Was that ghost we saw on that night helping Bertha?
Maybe it wanted us to help her.
Or it was doing a good deed.
I think we'll never know.
Agreed. I hope this is the last we see of it. Happy Halloween!
Halloween, down goes the sun. Thomas on a nighttime run. On the tracks round every bend. It's getting dark as daytime ends. Well, it's the night ghosts and goblins play. Everyone knows it's a special day. All the trains say ghosts can be, but all the ghosts just disagree. Skeletons, ghosts, pirates too. Let's dress up, so fun to do. The station's such a spooky scene. Blow your whistles, it's Halloween. Blow your whistles, it's Halloween. Well, in every town, on every street, all the witches and goblins meet. Stop to stop and in between. Hey, blow your whistles, it's Halloween. Is that a ghost that Percy saw? Ooby-dooby, run, run, run. He'll be glad when this trip is done. Well, Halloween, down goes the sun. Thomas on a nighttime run. All the trains say ghosts can be, but all the ghosts just disagree. Skeletons, ghosts, pirates too. Let's dress up, so fun to do. The station's such a spooky scene. Blow your whistles, it's Halloween. Skeletons, ghosts, pirates too. Let's dress up, so fun fun to do. It'll be such a spooky scene. Blow your whistles, it's Halloween. Blow your whistles, it's Halloween. Yeah. Trick or treat.
He's the one